My name is Guy Courtin, and my title is Vice President of Industry Solutions for Fashion and Retail at GT Nexus. You know, when it comes to profitable fulfillment, I think we're seeing that across the board. We're seeing it first and foremost in retail, and that gets the biggest headlines, obviously because of what Amazon and Alibaba are doing to the market. And we as consumers, what we're doing to retailers and CPGs ourselves by demanding, hey, I want a Coke, but I want it delivered to me by a drone in the middle of Times Square at 4:26 in the afternoon, and it better be at this temperature, right? We're starting to demand these things, and what it's doing is it's putting a lot of pressure on the supply chain to now be flexible enough and be smart enough to fulfill this stuff efficiently and profitably. And profitability isn't just the margin of, hey, it does cost me this much to ship and variable cost, but it's also, are you a top-end customer? Right? Do I have a long lifetime of value from you that I want to nurture? So maybe I lose money on this shipment because I know I'm going to make it up in the next shipment. Are you a customer I've never heard of before? Maybe I'm more wary about how I service you. So all these things around fulfillment and how we do that are absolutely crucial today in this space. And it's not just in the retail for consumers, right? We're seeing this across the board, especially in things such as reverse logistics or spare parts management, where we have to figure out if we're, let's say, a big aerospace company, if I'm going to service a fleet of planes for someone, how do I do that efficiently? How do I fulfill it? Because those parts don't just come out of nowhere. I have to manufacture them, I have to store them, I have to ship them. I probably have to install them, which calls into service levels and all these things. So how is that happening? I think what we're seeing is this constant strain, if you will, on our supply chains to meet these demands that we as consumers are placing on it. And our expectations as consumers who go to grocery stores or sports stores or things like that, Monday morning when we go to the office, those expectations don't stop. We expect the same things from our procurement folks, from our supplier relations, things of that nature. So it's become this sort of evolving strain, if you will, that in a way, not to simplify, but could come really from our consumer behaviors, and now says, I don't accept to not be able to do something like I do it on my phone or through Amazon or Alibaba, things of that nature. So it is something that supply chains it's a daunting task for them. I do think it's also a great opportunity, right? The supply chains that can figure out how to do this in a seamless way, in a profitable way, in a new way, will differentiate themselves from their competition. So I think of it as a threat, but I also think of it as a great opportunity for those that are willing to think differently and to figure out how to do this in a profitable and market capturing way.